until you're there, and then I can I'll jump in.
Live on with me.
So if you put a link in the general chat, someone might jump in with you, mightn't
There, dear.
they? Are we on yet?
You get a football ad on, mate.
Yeah,
Not YouTube, no. Bloody hell.
My channel. Yeah, it should be there, mate.
Not on the channel at the moment.
If you,
Can't see it.
if you click on the P at the top and then
Click
go
it
on
live.
my channel, I've got it on my phone. Any luck?
You have to carry on, mate.
Are you on your laptop?
Yeah.
And you're just on the page. If you click
on live.
Yeah.
Just got the games from a day ago.
How about if you click your channel? Is your channel on there?
My channel?
Yeah, it says your channel. So on the page it says your channel. Well, it does on my phone anyway.
Yeah, but... Yeah, that's on there, but...
Yeah, well, if
it's
you
not
click
on my
that,
channel, though, is it? So...
No, but that's the channel that's the group's channel. So if you click your channel on the group, that should then bring up the...
No, I've got the group's page.
Yeah.
The one's out there, but it's just not on there. The game's not on there.
All right, I got it on mine.
That's ridiculous. Shit. Let's see if I can get it off on my phone, but I'd rather it was on the laptop. Because I know people keep bleeping now on the phone. That's strange. That's not on my phone, this is 1 day ago. What the f...
On your phone, if you're
yeah,
on...
I got it live phone now.
Yeah, because you got your normal thing. If you press the green button at the top right hand corner with a big P.
Yeah, it's on my laptop now as well. I don't understand that. Okay.
You got it?
Mate.
Beautiful. I'll unplug. Have a good one. Cheers, matey.
Very best of luck to you both.
Cheers, matey, mate. Bye-bye.
Okay. So this is round 2 of the championship. Another game that had to be replayed, unfortunately. Between Ruby and Biddy. I did try and play Friday night, but unfortunately the game was misbehaving. Big disconnect, and then it wouldn't let the match back up. So the match resumes. No score, obviously. Both players are on 2 points each after their first game. Biddy with a great result against Tony Chico, 2-2. Ruby drew 2 each for myself, despite the fact he was 2-0 down, so very, very good comeback in fairness. Deserved the point. 2 points, sorry. Thoroughly deserved them in the end. Michael just settling down. Good safety to me. Nice weight on the white. It's going to be a very interesting game, this. Both players are more than capable of making the big breaks, as well as the tactical side of it as well. But both are very capable of dishing up big breaks. Both looking for their first centuries this season, but it's only the second game in fairness. A very important game. Expect both these players to have a good season. This looks good. Just a little bit pacey. Allow Ruby a return safety here. But had that been near the top cush, I think I might have cut off the right hand side escape route. That looks a very good shot. Good shot. No surprise, this little safety exchange early on. It's only the first frame of the afternoon. The game will obviously open up at some point. I don't know if Michael's got away with that. I don't think so. He would have been very surprised, like I was, to see that red come out of the pack. Chance here for Ruby to get the first points on the board. Good afternoon. Just got enough legs. Ruby just having a look at his options for the red after the black. It's exactly the start that Ruby would have been looking for.
8.
Looks to have played that perfect. Just a little bit of work to do with the cue ball.
9.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Looks perfect on the black as well. Looks to be lining up a very attacking shot here, in fairness. Try and get these reds open.
16.
He's played that very well. Oh. It's a good split. I think he could have been on something maybe a little easier than that. You might feel a bit unfortunate there. Just that cue ball seemed to run with that red. There's a good attacking shot from Rube. Get the reds hitting the open. That's a great pot. And you have
17.
to say already, this looks a very, very good chance for Ruby. Good positive attacking shot in the pack.
$22.
This has to go down as a great chance already. There's still a lot of balls, and obviously it only takes one shot and go wrong. We've all been there, we all know. I think Ruby would be delighted with this opportunity in the first frame.
23.
Doesn't really have to do too much with the balls, you know, to put this frame beyond Michael's reach.
$28.
Lots of choices, obviously. Takes a break on the 28. Deciding against the red. The right damn black pocket. Again, you know, got some good options here because of the way the red's developed after that split. Some good
29.
options on colours now. Very difficult to see what could go wrong here, in all honesty. Before it gets to the stage of snooker required. Get ready on 29. I think I'll take that up to 35, obviously. Always important when in this short format, when there's only 4 frames, to get that first one under your belt.
31.
Always really important. Because I always feel in a 4 frame, actually, if you do win the first frame, the probability is you're not going to lose a match. You may end up with a draw, 2 points each, but your opponent then has to really win 3 on the spin to actually beat you. And it only takes a one good visit like we're watching here, and all of a sudden that becomes impossible. It's a good pot.
32.
But I always feel that the first frame is the biggest frame in the match, personally. And you have to say that Ruby started very nicely here. Just taking his time, wisely having a look around the table. Plenty of options. No rush at all.
$38.
The pink goes in to the yellow pocket. Takes a break up to 38. Still a long way off securing the first frame, obviously, but he's in prime position here. It's a good part.
39.
Possibly a little short of pace there. This blue will take the lead to 44.
$44.
He's potted it, and I think he's gotten that red perfect. Absolutely perfect. This was looking a bit ominous here for Michael. It's been a good control break so far. Not had to do anything silly, you know, since the good split on the third ball.
45.
Still quite a few reds out in the open here. This pink will take the lead to 51.
51.
Just to start the rugby we've been hoping for today.
$52.
But even if rugby secures the frame, which looks a strong favourite for now, Michael's certainly not out of this match. He'll be looking to do exactly the same as rugby next frame. Michael's a good positive player as well.
$58.
This has been a good break. Good control with the cue ball. He's not far away from the finishing line of frame one now.
59.
Yeah. Looks pretty good again. And if I know Ruby still won't be thinking about the century just yet. He'll be thinking of the winning line for the frame. Anything else is a bonus.
65.
It's a bit closer to the cushion he would have wanted. But he's still okay. Might even use this shot to develop some of these reds further.
$66.
Yes, good shot. We've pushed two reds towards the cushion. They're going to become irrelevant in this frame. Two reds lovely out in the open.
$69.
Yeah, nice green. Just leaving that long red into the black black pocket. So it's a very good chance here for the Ruby to start the day with a century. Been quite a few centuries this season already, you know, around the various leagues. I know that Rainy Lamb's already had two maximums, as well as two other centuries. Been a couple here for Red Dead Steve and Paul Jones. But yeah, the standard is certainly good. So the frame's long gone now, it's just Jason trying to chase the century.
76.
Good positive start to the afternoon. And that's really on the back of a good attacking split of the pack off the black.
77.
Very early on the break. Brought loads of reds into play. Sometimes, you know, as we all know, we've all been there, you don't always get the best of luck with the split.
84.
On that occasion, it was very kind to Rupee. You don't always get what you deserve, you know, with the split.
Sean Murphy, 84.
Shame is no century, but nevertheless,
Frame
fabulous
conceded.
break of 84
Frame, Sean
by
Murphy.
Rupee.
Thank you. The second frame, Jack Jones to break.
Should be more than enough to secure the first frame, which it has. So second frame now is Michael to break off. Usually got a very good solid break off shot, Michael. Oh, he's just clipped the yellow there. A little bit short of pace there. Whether that was deliberate and Rupee trying to cut off the route with the pink, I'm not sure. But I would have thought with that angle he was looking to come up to the top cush with the green to obstruct the pack. Oh. Oh dear. I'm not sure if that's the same shot as he just played. So that I didn't see obviously because the broadcast flickered. Hopefully it's not another technical problem. Since the two updates a couple of weeks ago, the game really has been playing up. But the rumours that were flying around that the game was coming offline completely obviously turned out to be wrong. The wrong information. You know, thankfully we still have a snooker game online, I suppose. It would be nice obviously if they could bring a new one out. I think we'd all agree with that, but it is what it is at the moment. Who knows in the future? But for now, I just think we're very fortunate to still be able to play the game in some capacity. It does seem a bit ropey and shaky since those updates, in fairness. Hopefully it'll settle down. I've got a feeling that yellow's going to cause a problem for somebody very shortly. The way it's positioned. That was a risky shot there by Michael. I think he's testing Rupee's braveness here. This is a brave shot, obviously. These can go wrong, but they can also be frame winners in a positive way. Surprised Michael played that. That's a great pot.
1.
That's not worked out too bad whatsoever. surprised at that choice by Michael there. Maybe he didn't see that red when, but we've all played shots
7.
without checking or without really thinking. But this could be very similar to the first frame where a good early attacking split could be very costly for Michael, but obviously there's still 2 frames. Even if Jason secures this,
8.
there's still 2 frames to play for. But when you're in that situation, as we all know, all played league snooker before, it's difficult because one more mistake or one more brilliant pot by the opponent and you're done and dusted. But under this format, even if a player goes 3-0 down, you still
13.
play the 4th and you can still come away with a point. So you could play terrible all game, your opponent would be outstanding, and you could still end up with the point and your opponent only getting 3. So it's quite an interesting concept. The disaster result is obviously a 4-0.
14.
But this is a marvellous opportunity for Roop. But coming back to that shot, which left Rupee on, I'm really surprised at that. Not a criticism of Michael at all. Obviously misplayed
18.
the shot or hadn't looked, but it's presented a wonderful opportunity here. And again, you have to say that the split was kind to Rupee. You make your own luck, obviously. But he's enjoyed the benefits of 2 really good
23.
splits, which means he doesn't need to do much with the cue ball, obviously. Just keep your concentration.
Twenty-four. 29. 30. 35. 36. 42. 43. 49. 50. 55. 56. 'Sean Murphy, 56. 1. 8. 9. $16.
Apologies for that. Technical problem there.
17.
But what an opportunity this is for Michael. Didn't see it coming, to be honest, but just shows, you know, one shot. That's all it takes. But I was surprised to see Michael with that opportunity, to be honest.
24. $25. 32. 33. 40. 42. 45. 49. 54. 60. 67. And the frame, Jack Jones. Thank you. The third frame, Sean Murphy to break. Foul, Jack Jones, 4. One. Three.
Apologies for that.
4.
I'm in terrible trouble here with my headphones for some reason. So anyway, matches all square, one each. Good early chance here for Michael. There's a fair bit of work that needs to be done to keep the break going, obviously.
Ten.
That's not really going to help, I don't think. So breaks on 10.
Jack Jones, 10.
Michael would be delighted with taking that second frame when he looked dead and buried in the frame, but he was given one chance and, fair play to him, he took it.
11.
I think Ruby would think that was one that got away. Sometimes they're the best frames to win. We all know it can hurt your opponent. Big difference, you know, between 2-0 down and level 1 each. That's unlucky, I think. I think Ruby was trying to get that sort of like behind the blue there. Good try. So Michael 14 points in front now. That's a good safety. Played out nicely. Not quite a snooker, but you'd be pleased with that. Although with that yellow and blue they're currently positioned, that possibly a bit dangerous for somebody at some point. Ruby's gone straight for the snooker behind the yellow. Ooh, how unlucky is that? Not sure if he's left this red into the right hand black pocket, but that was a good try for a snooker. As you can see from that angle, he has left it. Here's an opportunity here now for Michael to get some more points on the board. Black will put him 22 in front.
8.
Quite a bit of work to do on the pack.
Nine.
That's a very attacking shot. Might have worked out. Might have worked out nicely. He's developed a few reds now.
12.
He's played that white absolutely perfect.
13.
There's a chance here.
19.
Good chance here to get a sizable lead in this frame. To finish the frame off, obviously still some more work needed with the pack.
20.
Michael elected to hold for the pink there. Have a shot.
26.
Bit of luck. Again, you know, good attacking shot. So the lead is 40.
27. Jack Jones, 27.
This is looking like a very good chance. Michael?
One.
He's at the bounce off the cushion.
Eight.
Shot.
Nine.
Excellent. Half a chance here for Jace. Looks like all the reds will go.
15.
Just slightly out of position there on that red. It still goes obviously, but just a bit trickier than maybe it needed to be.
$16.
Yeah, that one there for me, I'd be able to screw back off the cush. But we all play different. Put one good shot here and back in prime
22.
position. It's a good chance.
$23.
Goes in. Just making this break a little bit harder than maybe was needed. Can't really afford for anything to go wrong. He's still 18 points behind. Still plenty on, obviously. Once you lose perfection with a white ball, as we all know, it's so hard really to get back into prime position. the way the colours are situated is not really helping
25.
yourself for that. Should be back in prime position here, and I have to say that this is a great chance. What's turned into a great chance.
26.
It's an important frame as well.
$33.
Yeah, great shot. It's looking good for Ruby here. Good ominous for Michael.
34.
This would level the scores up in this frame.
41.
This is a wonderful opportunity to go 2-1 up with just obviously one last frame to play. And if that is the case, obviously in Michael's case, it's still very much all to play for.
42. $49.
And as we head into round 3, very shortly, Michael will be playing Rambo Reese, which would be a fantastic game. And Ruby will be playing the postie, not for the first time in League Snooker. Very interesting battle that will be. In fact, Ruby's game with postie might be worth showing, streaming. I know Michael usually streams a lot of his on Twitch. That would definitely be worth a watch. Two Welsh warriors going for war. Michael's based in Newport and Rambo Reese just on the outskirts of Cardiff, so not too far from each other.
$50.
Okay. Match has just turned over 1 hour. Ruby with a 9-point lead. Just checking his options for the yellow. As Blue will take him 14 points ahead with 27 to play. Obviously the green and the pink
55.
are not in ideal positions, but the pink won't be required, whereas the green obviously rugby will require that to secure the frame. Just left this a little bit more tricky than he would have liked. Have to do a bit of work with the cue ball as well. The break to continue. That could always have gone wrong, I'm afraid.
Sean Murphy,
for
55.
rugby. I think he'd be disappointed with that. So a reprieve here for Michael, and you have to say, from that position, looks a very good chance.
Two.
Oh, not sure if he could have done with that, just a little bit straighter. It's now got to be played with pace, and these are very missable.
Five.
That's a good shot. Excellent shot. They can so easy wobble them.
Nine.
Michael's going to need to clear the table to take the frame.
14.
That's a good shot. Again, you know, these are not always as easy as they look. One good shot here, you go 2-1 up. That's a great
20.
shot. Perfect. Great pot. Perfect on the black. It's going to be 2-1 to Michael.
$27. And the frame, Jack Jones.
Nicely done. With Ruby, I feel that one got away from him. But he's still in the game.
Thank you, the fourth frame. Jack Jones to break.
So last frame of the afternoon. Biddy to break off. So the point situation will either be 3 to Michael after this frame, and 1 to Jace, or it'll be 2 each. So it's a good shot. It's a great shot. Very good weight, good pace on the white. That's a good out. Again, the weight was perfect. such a big frame, this. Just caught the nap there. That's a clever shot. Ooh. It's nearly perfect. Just a little bit pacey. But Michael's first thought there would have been to get around the back of the pack without disturbing any. The snooker would have been the bonus. This is a good attempt. A little bit short. Nevertheless, still a great position for the white to be in. He's cut off one of the sides for the escape. Is there a chance here for Rupee to lay a nasty snooker, perhaps? The way the three colours at the bog area are now is going to cause a problem for somebody in the end. At least to miss the green. Oh, that's probably made it even worse. Somebody's going to be in heaps of trouble in a minute. And Michael's moved the red across the table there. He needs some cover, and he's got it. He's got the cover on the red. The snook would have been handier because it would have put all kinds of pressure on Roop. With that red now out, so give Michael the benefit of the doubt there. I say it was a very clever shot. Roopy will just be relieved that he's not snookered. But where does he leave us safe? Without bringing loads more reds out into the openness. That's probably a good shout. Just dropping off the pack. That looks a good shout. Although he could be in a bit of trouble. There's a few options here for Michael. You know, does he move the red back in? Which he's going to do by the looks of it. For me, there was also, of the remaining pack, there was a route there between the green and the yellow to lay a perfect snooker. Leave that red out. Jason wouldn't have been able to clip off the pack because if he'd have snookered in behind the green, all pars were then cut off. There was a natural route there, I think, without having to do much. But he nearly got the perfect snooker himself there. This looks clever. I think Jason tried to cut off the opposite side escape route around the table, but I'm not sure if he's left that red above the black. I'm not sure. There's your answer. Great pot.
One.
Where's the white going? It's okay. It's a great pot. Shot to nothing, obviously. If Michael had missed that, probably would have dropped safe anyway. It's difficult to see a frame winning visit here. That's a good blue.
6.
I can only assume that red must go along the bottom. If it does, he's played out to perfection. I can only assume it does go, because Michael's obviously played for the cue ball to go exactly where it have there. No, it obviously didn't go.
Jack Jones, 6.
I think Michael would be disappointed with that. He's left an opportunity here, maybe for a nasty snooker. And Ruby's one of the best in our league for this type of shot. Commentator's curse, sorry Rube. Wow, it's all going on. I've got to say, this is a reasonably good chance for Michael. It's a good pot.
1.
Great cue ball control as well, good shot. Black will take him 40 in front.
Eight.
Oh, that was risky, but it's just worked out okay, I think. So it is possible maybe for Michael to get a 30-point lead here without even disturbing the pack. Which would be pretty useful looking at this table. Oh dear.
Jack Jones, 8.
Surprised at that, and I think, being honest, he might have been a bit fortunate there. That could have been a lot worse. Difficult to see a frame winning visit there anyway, in all fairness, but it was a chance maybe to get the 30-point lead, which psychologically it's a big advantage for me. But now, if Ruby's played this right, he could be in all kinds of trouble. What a shot. This is right behind the green. What a shot. That's what I was trying to say just now. Ruby's one of the best for me in our league at getting that cue ball just in those areas. Doesn't make him a boring player by any standard. Far from it, actually. He gets the line really good. That's a good shot by Michael. That's a great replay. Good line. Weight was perfect as well. So two tremendous shots here. One from each player. Both desperate not to make a big mistake. This looks good. I think there's an escape route there for Michael. This frame could take a bit of time now because of the way it's set out, but doesn't matter. It's so important to both players. I'm not sure that's worked out very good. Wow. Ruby would only have dreamed of this opportunity here. I have to say, I find that shot a bit strange there from Mike. Oh dear. Is the blue going to rescue him? My goodness, this range got it all. I think that is so fortunate there. Just felt Ruby rushed that red a little bit, to be honest. I know we had to put a bit of pace on there, but my goodness, what a pot. What a shot. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, I know Jace had to put a bit of pace on it to get it away, but without the pot, it's immaterial, but just thought he rushed it a bit. And was a bit fortunate the blue cut off some obvious pots. A great shot there by Michael. He's first in, yeah.
4.
So I'd have to say, looking at this table now, that Michael is going to be a big favourite to close this game out 3-1, but you just don't know. It's not always about one visit snooker, is it?
Five.
Problem for Ruby here is that there's a lot of points available without Michael really needing to do a lot with the cue ball. One saving grace is obviously the black is tied up. But it might get to a stage in a frame where Mike will be glad. That red is near the black. Bit of extra insurance. Michael just taking his time a little bit here, rightly so. Thinking of his options. Might look a straightforward table here, but obviously different when it's you on the controller. It's not just about getting the pot, it's about getting the right shot, leaving it as best you can, you know, ready for the next shot again. That's the art of break building. He's taking his time here, Michael. I hope there's nothing wrong at his end. So, you know, the game have been playing up. I have a feeling there might be something wrong. I think Michael might have gone for a comfort break or something. Like I said, round 3, Ruby plays Posty. And then Michael plays Rambo Reese in their 3rd game out of 14.
9.
So plenty of good games coming up amongst all 3 leagues, you know, not just one league in particular. You know, some good battles going on right the way across the board, which obviously is always good to see. Players are vigilant as well about their league positioning on Christmas Day to do with the Masters qualification.
10.
Which we'll obviously talk about within the group once again when the time is right. When it takes one good match or one poor match to affect whether you need to qualify for the Masters or whether you'll be going through. Either way, everyone's still involved, which is great.
15.
Okay, so Biddy with a opportunity here. Shredder putting 30 in front.
$16.
A little bit short of pace here, I think. Doesn't want to lose the white ball at this stage. The way those reds are situated, you're going to need some precision. Position. You don't want to be relying on flicks off yellows like that.
21.
If he's got away with that, he's a very lucky man, but I don't think he has. So the last thing you want is to lose that white and then flick off a bolt colour and the snooker god say, well, I'm going to make it out of you. Needs a good shot now. Keep the break going. Next pot. Oh, that's a great shot.
22.
Played a good white as well, just in case. There's an insurance policy. I have a feeling Ruby could be in serious trouble after this shot. That was good thinking by Michael. Left him to continue the break. Good positive shot.
25.
So lead 39 now. I think Michael is trying to get the job done. Get his 3rd point of the day. A lot of people may have elected here to roll up behind the ball colour, but all credit to Mike.
26.
Just wanted to keep the frame going, keep the break going as well. Sorry. This is looking ominous now for Roop. Points of lead. Blue will make it 45, and indeed does.
31.
And the way the Reds are situated and the way they've split, there's options everywhere. So this really now is for Mike to lose rather than for Jace to win, unfortunately for Roop. You never know.
$32.
It was like a magnet to the cushions at the moment.
$38.
That's the problem for Ruby, even when there's a glimmer. Maybe a shot's not played the way it was intended, it's difficult to see any reprieve here. That's not me being negative, you know, it's just if he does come back to the table at some point, the damage could already be done.
39.
And in fairness, the last 3 seasons across all the league formats, Ruby doesn't lose many, so I think Michael should be delighted with this win, and he will be. You know what a threat Ruby is.
$46.
Well, going through this game, which is now just under 1 hour 30 minutes. It's been a good watch.
51.
Felt a bit sorry for both players on Friday when the game just wouldn't reload. Nothing worse than when you've waited all day or a couple of days, you know, to play, and then technology stops that. But touch wood, you know, at least this afternoon we've had a game to watch, and it's been a good game.
52.
I think Ruby would feel he had chances to get at least a draw out of the game, but all credit to Michael. He stayed positive, he's taken his chances well, and looks like the score's going to be 3-1. Which means 3 points to Michael and a point apiece. Good shot.
$59.
I'll put Mike on 5 points and Jason on 3. Lots more points to play for, obviously. You know, it's only game 2. This is only game 2 out of 14. So there's no damage either way done today. Lots of twists and turns to come in what is a good competitive championship, I think.
$66.
I played against both of these guys a few times in league formats and things like that. It's different to a friendly, as I'm sure everyone
Jack
grasps.
Jones. 66.
Both class acts, both real good players in my view. So no century, but
Frame conceded.
Tracy
Frame
for-
and match. Jack Jones.
and that's going to be the end of the game. So it's 3-1 to Michael, who's gone with Jack Jones, his local wild snooker player in real life. The final score 3-1 to Michael.